Hello, everybody. This is Walrus McFish Sr., and we are back with another episode of NetHack. Hello, Beauregard, the human priest. Welcome back to NetHack. Yeah, so here we are. This character is doing better than I expected him to do, honestly. Like, oh, be careful. New moon tonight. Yikes, yeah, NetHack's got some weird, time-related things. So I guess because of the phase of the moon, IRL, it's going to affect our gameplay, which is a little cheeky. So I guess I'll see you next time. We'll wait until the calendar changes. No, I'm just kidding. That's stupid. Fine. It's a weird part of the game. But if it's going to be a part of the game, so be it. I don't think that one's so significant. You don't really want to play on Friday the 13th because that's a -1 luck penalty. But I don't think this one is so bad. Anyway, it's also getting close to midnight. I'm pretty sure actually from midnight to 1 a.m. undead do double damage. So let's see if we can get to Minetown before midnight. That's a little crazy. Got a half hour till then. But before I do that, while I'm here, I'm going to duck upstairs. Our situation is we just completed Sokoban. We just got our Amulet of Reflection, which is great. We just sort of are in the process of making a stash here. It's not a great stash because I don't have a container for it, but maybe we'll lug a chest upstairs in a minute. For now, though, I'd just like to drop a couple of more things just because I am sort of getting full of my inventory. I would like to maybe, just clear some room before we go shopping down in Minetown. Like, these scrolls of earth, do we really need to carry around? They're useful to have, but it's like I don't think I need them on my person. Scroll of amnesia, I definitely don't need. So, 1 second here. I'm actually going to try a quick little experiment where I'm going to drop the scroll of amnesia and then zap it with the blessed wand called Vanishes. Duh. It's still a scroll of amnesia, and it didn't move. So I think we can safely name this one, Blessed Glass Wand. Make invisible. Which is useful. We might want to make ourselves invisible in a minute. I feel like it's a pretty good idea. I don't really see a reason not to go invisible. The only thing is you have to switch on and wear a mummy robe if you want to go shopping. Because shopkeepers don't like invisible people. So we can do that, but it's really just a mild inconvenience, and it also makes monsters less likely to hit us. So probably let's just do that. Alright, so here's a scroll of amnesia. Let's just drop some other things around here. We'll drop our books, just in case we need to come and read them later. Drop even our better books. We can probably try to read those in a little while. Anything else? Gems we'll keep around. Wands we'll keep around. Rings we'll keep around in case we get the chance to identify. That potion I'll probably just quaff. Anything else? I'll keep my enchant weapon here. Actually, because I don't want it to get burned up. Curse Scroll of Create Monster might actually come in handy. And I'll keep my unlabeled scrolls. I think I'm going to keep my potions of holy water. But actually, let's just drop one of them here just in case I get bad luck and they all get boiled away. If you have just one potion of holy water, it's easy to get a chain reaction going where you can get more. Speaking of which, do we have any other potions that we want to just drop? Potion of water. Yeah, like just random potions of water. Now we have 2 potions of holy water. How did I get that? Oh yeah, I kept 2. I just dropped 1. Never mind. Potion of unholy water similarly can probably stay here. Yeah, and we'll quaff that other one in a second. The rings I'll keep along, the gems I'll keep along, the wands I'll keep along. Alright, so we got ourselves a nice little stash here. We'll go and drag a chest back in a second. But for now, I want to get to Minetown before midnight. Let's all go to the gnomish mines. Alright, so we're going to take off our Ring of Conflict. That is the reason I realized that my pony was battering me. Remove the Ring of Conflict. He was just trying to teach me a lesson about friendship and caring, and how I shouldn't be wearing offensive pieces of jewelry around my new pony friend. My pony may be very slow, but it does look like he's fighting off the soldier beetle. Yeah, that's my very old Elbreth up there. I heard some noises up there. I assumed he was fighting the soldier beetle. Whoa! Okay, so yeah, this is where you come in, Original Brutus. Yeah, you're going to fight all of those ants because that's a little crazy for me. We have poison resistance, but we should look for the opportunity to escape upstairs if necessary. Honestly, at this point, I'm considering just making myself invisible as well. And maybe going Elbereth. I figure I might as well. Yeah, Blessed Wand of Make Invisible. Let me test that theory, I guess. Gee, all of a sudden I can't see myself. Okay, so that's fine. I am invisible. which might be a little bit annoying for you that you can't see me now. Oh, see, the soldier is striking out thin air. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Oh, original Brutus was killed by the soldier ant. That's annoying. We might need an Elbereth here. We definitely did slow down that soldier ant. Yeah, look at this guy. This guy can't even hit me anymore, though. I killed him. Pony corpse named original Brutus. Yeah, I know. We killed the killer bee, though. Alright, we're invisible. Cool. Like, look, this guy can't even find us. Invisibility in this game, I think, is, like, even better. Okay, here's a mummy. See, this is why we don't want to be crawling after midnight. Obviously, the game knows that's the best time to play Dungeon Crawl, so that's why it's giving me that extra challenge, you know? Read Elbereth. Okay, so yeah, we have those fountains here. We could use those to blank out scrolls and potions if we needed to. Oh yeah, I remember there was an owl bear there. And a dog, who is probably relatively peaceful. We do have a mummy wrapping, right? Yes, we do have an uncursed mummy wrapping. So that's good. Because we're going to need that to go shopping. Is that guy hostile? Coyote, yeah, but nothing to be worried about. Couple of coyotes. We're a little confused, but that's okay. Good. And I think we might have forgotten... We didn't check out that potion shop in very much detail. In fact, let's quaff this other potion that we had right now, this dark potion. What's this all about? Oh, we're blind. Okay. Well, we'll be blind for a while, and it's probably going to last for a little while. But we're going on a journey towards the gnomish mines anyway, so maybe we can work it off on the way. We have ESP, so we can see quite a few dangerous things. Like, we know there's a rock piercer hiding here. The only unfortunate thing is if there were any, like, you know, brain-dead zombies or something like that, we wouldn't be able to see them. Anything, we could just stumble our way into a trap, but I feel relatively confident enough to just keep wandering our way back. Yep, there's a floating eye over there. We definitely don't want to deal with that, and we probably don't want to deal with that nymph either. Nymphs are really annoying. There's a good chance we could take it out with our wands and such, but not necessary for the time being. And, alright, a couple of rats over here. Might as well go fight these guys. Oh, that's a weird creature, though. Do I really want to be fighting a weird creature? By the way, yeah, I can't believe I didn't get very upset by original Brutus dying. I didn't really want to deal with that slow horse, I'm going to be honest. We got enough money to just buy what we need. We can get a new pet later, I guess. A better pet. And I guess we did not forget about where the gnomish mines was. We had that amnesia-related incident earlier. Coyote corpse. We might as well eat that. I sort of feel like I don't want to go into the gnomish mines, like, while I'm blind. That seems very silly. I mean, it's difficult enough to navigate when you're not blind. Of course, you know, being blind, you know, there's also the argument that we might as well, just because, you know, I mean, we wouldn't be able to see most of the time anyway. But let's just wait here for a minute. Come on. Cat over there. Do we have any tripe rations? We do have 2 tripe rations. Should we go get a pet cat? Like, I really felt nothing when original Brutus died. We have a banana, too. We could tame a monkey. That'd be pretty cool. What's that? What happens? Cat, you want to help an old blind priest? Peaceful house cat. A house cat is pretty nice, and it's going to steal some of our stuff. And we have this one other tripe ration that we're carrying around for no reason. I mean, we got 2 tripe rations, one to tame it right now, and maybe one to give it a little bit of a Pavlovian training if we get to Minetown. Let's give it a try shot. Here. Yes, you're my friend now. Very good. Alright, well now I feel a little bit better about going down into Minetown. Come on, cat. You're going to be my eyes and ears here. Mostly my eyes, I guess, because I still got my ears. I'm not deaf. And if this is the stupidest idea in history, fine. I'm hoping this will just go away eventually, though. Yeah, we'll eventually find. I'll just sort of, like, search as I go. And hopefully there's not, like, too many, like, awful, Let's, yeah, not accidentally step into our newly tamed cat, because I somehow don't think he would understand. We haven't quite worked up that level of loyalty yet. I am just going to, like, eat and stall for as long as possible, basically, to make sure that I have the opportunity to work off my blindness. Those potions of blindness last for a long time. I mean, there's lots of ways to get blind in this game. But potions of blindness can last for, like, hundreds of turns. Gems? Sure, I'll take them. Might as well take these gems. If I see like a unicorn or whatever, I'll just like throw it at them. That's the main reason that I like gems. If you're really hardcore about this game, you can like take gems and like work up like a high score. What's that? Crossbow. That's pretty cool. A saddle? No way. Oh no, now I miss original Brutus so much. Yeah, like I guess this guy needs to be something as well. Like you can be the new original Brutus. I don't think, unfortunately, I can saddle a cat. I don't think that would make sense from a logistical standpoint. So yeah, now I wish I had a horse. I mean, I don't think I could really get very skilled. But now I have an apple, so I theoretically could tame another one if I wanted to. I could have a cat and a dog and a horse and whatever. We could have a whole farm. Crossbow bolt, though. Somebody's being cheeky, shooting crossbows at me. Yeah, sure. Just go and shoot crossbow bolts at the old blind priests. Real funny. Just wait until I get your comeuppance, though. Blessed curved sword. Yeah. So what are we looking for here exactly? I mean, why are we coming down here? Well, there's one very specific reason. Cursed hooded cloak, no thanks. Which is that there's something stored down here that you sort of need in order to complete the game. Although it's not strictly necessary to get it here. But in general, there could be lots of cool stuff. There's going to be like a whole town, as I've alluded to a couple of times. Many objects here. I'm hit? What hit me? I'm going to back off. I don't like the fact that I'm being hit by something. I don't know if that was just like a ranged weapon coming at me. Yeah, but we'll check out those many items in a second. Brutus, back me up here. I could also go Ring of Conflict, I guess, but I mean, I guess that would be sort of anti-synergistic. Jeez. With my new pet. I sort of feel like I want to roll with the pet for at least a little while longer, and I can use Ring of Conflict in emergency situations. Huge brawl-type situations when I get my pet away from me. Yeah, so there's going to be a big town, and it's going to have lots of stuff we can buy and steal, maybe. And also, there could be an altar there. That'd be fantastic. I mean, it's only like a 1/3 chance that it's going to be a good one, but it would be pretty neat. A potion. Alright, I don't know what kind of potion that is yet. Several objects, a little bit of stuff. Mithril coat. I'm going to consider strongly wearing that. Tripe rations. Because we don't have any proper armor, and it's like, yeah, I can cast myself at 22%. Mithril armor is gonna reduce that. But these are the kinds of spells that I'm not going to be casting all the time. Detect monster. Like, I can cast that right now. Sure, let's cast that. Oh, there's not very many monsters, are there? I feel like we killed most of them. So even being blind, yeah, that's the only one that we really couldn't see was that mindless fungus-type monster. But let's see what putting on some metal armor does for us. Let's take off our cloak and wear our mithril coats, which reduced our AC amazingly. Of course, all our stuff is at 100%, which is not great. I like to be able to cast Force Bolts excessively, but having extra AC like this, I don't know. Let's give it a try at least. Alright? And then we'll wear our hood cloak again. Sure. Yeah, of course I'm going to detect myself. Oh, I can see again. So yeah, that's kind of funny too. Being blind, I can sense my own presence, but I can't actually see myself yet. Going invisible is kind of a questionable decision, but I think it's probably the right decision. And of course, this is not even one of the dark levels. Whoa! Almost hit by a boulder there. Boulder can't see me though. I'm invisible, so the boulder doesn't have the advantage of being able to hit me. Yeah, there's stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, just sort of poke my way around here. Let's come over here though. Hey, Brutus. Brutus, come on. We're blowing this popsicle stand. He can't really see me, I guess, so maybe that's why he's being a little bit reluctant. Oh, and there's probably some cursed stuff, right? Cursed, cursed, cursed. BCT. RTU. Alright, come on over here. Drop R, drop T, drop U. We would like to get ourselves, what do we got here? Cursed broad short sword. I thought I saw a pick over here as well. A broad pick. I think that's going to be more than we can carry. Maybe not. Let me adjust that E real quick. Little E. Oh, I can't. That's really annoying. It's a dwarvish matic. It's going to be a little heavy for us. I think we'd rather just wait until we just get a regular pickaxe. Because it's going to be annoying to swap the shield on and off. Hey, Brutus. Brutus can't see me. Maybe that's why he's being so unruly. Brutus, come over here. I don't have you trained very well. I gotta use hand signals. I guess you can't really train a cat, right? You know, I got like... You know, my parents have like 3 cats back at their house, and it's like 2 of them will not actually give you the time of day at all. One of them loves to snuggle all the time. That's my favorite one. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just not respecting like the intrinsic like independence of a cat, which makes them so charming, you know. But it's just like, I just want a cat that's gonna lay on my lap and like want to get petted sometimes. I hope that's you, Brutus. I hope you're not gonna be the finicky one. And I mean, it's gotta be kind of weird to be petted by like an invisible guy. Like, I can see how that would be slightly disturbing for the cat at first, but you know, animals are pretty adaptable. You know, I imagine that he would like grow to adjust pretty quickly. Cats are cool like that. You know, if it's a cool cat, like, he'll just allow himself to be stroked by a mysterious invisible force. I think he would understand. I'm sure he can smell us and what have you. You know, cats are extremely visual creatures. I take that back. I was thinking of dogs. You know, you stop shooting crossbow bolts at me. It's just kind of uncouth. Definitely very unruly. Everybody's being extremely unruly right now. Dwarves, gnomes... Everybody just needs to die. I'm glad how bright it is, honestly. Most of the time, the Gnomish Mines is not this this bright. It's very dark, and you have to stumble your way around. A couple of food rations. We can take it to the stash, at least. Dwarvish Mithril Coat. Yeah, we just picked up one of those. A hard hat is probably better than the iron skull cap that we're wearing. Let's take that off. Wear the hard hat. Yeah, it is substantially better. It's the dwarvish version, and dwarves know how to make good armor. Yeah, the Gnomish Mines is pretty cool, right? There's lots of good stuff. Everybody's wearing reasonably good armor. You know, I used to come in here earlier, back when I was playing as a kid, mostly just because I couldn't resist the temptation, you know. You just, you know, it's the first staircase you encounter, so naturally it's the first thing you should do right away. A towel, this is useful, and it's not even cursed. And it's actually on a reasonable thing, B for blindfold. So now I can just put on my towel, and I can blind myself at any moment. It's like a blindfold, basically. I can wrap it around my head. And that's useful because we have ESP, so we can see all the monsters on the level if we need to. Also, just, you know, I mean, being a towel, it could wipe off our hands if necessary, or wipe off our face. So it's a useful thing to have. It's sort of like a Hitchhiker's Guide reference, I think. So remove the towel. Yeah. And, of course, getting down to Minetown is great. So, you know, the Gnomish Mine is a pretty cool place. But, you know, I also used to die in here a lot, especially going all the way down to the bottom because I can't help myself. It gets to be pretty dangerous pretty quick. Are you neutral? No. It's a jaguar. Friggin' jaguar. That's incredibly dangerous. Could you imagine fighting a jaguar? Not me. I'm glad we have, like, 5 more AC than we used to. And then we just ate an entire jaguar. Like, you see how big those big cats are? Like, those things would mess you up in single-handed combat. I guess I'm glad that I really have all the stuff. New kind of scrolls? Cool. Yeah. Which we can probably read. Okay, a couple of gems or whatever. We don't need all those gems, really. We got so many gems. I'll probably end up dropping most of those gems just because I can't be bothered to identify them. And we don't need to be carrying them up through the Ascension run. We're probably not going to make it that far. So what are we going to do? New kind of scroll. Blessed scroll. So I guess I'll take off my speed boots and read it. Do I wish to teleport? Oh, cool, because it's blessed. It gives me the option. You know what? No, I'm good. I feel strong. I must have been exercising, so maybe that's the alternative. Probably not. It's just random stuff we've been doing. But our strength getting up there, strength 15, helping with all the crap that we're hauling around here. The other thing about the Gnomish Mines is you can do it earlier with certain characters for sure. Want a slow monster? Hey, you know, we have one of those and it's done well for us. Let's keep around to spare just in case ours runs out. Because it seems like using that against a tough monster has really been a lifesaver. At least it gives us a chance to escape. Alright, so where'd you go? Cat. It's nice for finding our cat, too. We got a towel. We can just blind ourselves and go find our cat. Hey, cat. What's here? Nothing. We would like to be able to dig. We'll pick up a pickaxe as soon as we can. Cat. Oh, good. The cat's here. Come on, then. Meow. Meow. Original Brutus, come here. If, for example, you are playing as a dwarvish character or a gnomish character or even a lawful character, any combination of those things will make the gnomish mines much easier because many of the inhabitants will be peaceful. Gnomes and dwarves are typically lawful and friendly towards their own kind. But we're just a big, stupid, neutral human stumbling our way through somewhere we don't belong. Remove towel. Good. Get over here, Brutus. And here we are. I believe this must be Minetown. Oh, no, it's not. It looked like it was going to be square for a second, but it deceived me. It looked like it was just going to be a dark room. This is what I'm talking about. This is how most of the gnomish mines look. Oh, wait, really attack the watch captain. So never mind. We are, in fact, in Minetown. They just built it in a weird, cavernous, dark area. We might want to pick up some lighting. I mean, I don't have a light source. But yeah, we definitely hear cash registers. Here we are. Eat the gnome corpse, crashing rock happening. Various peaceful watchmen or whatever, keeping the peace. You know, there's a certain set of rules and regulations in Gnomish Minetown here. So you gotta be careful. Like, of course, you don't just want to be randomly attacking peaceful creatures or whatever. You know, if you want to kill these hostile gnomes or whatever. You know, they started. They shot first. Yeah, certainly orcs. Anybody can kill orcs. You know, orcs are not subject to the rule of law. This is weird how this part is bright over here near this fountain. Yeah, one thing they don't like is if you use up the fountain. That's an easy way to get yourself killed, is you dip in the fountain because you think it's just a regular fountain. No, these guys are pretty protective about their fountains. These are like decorative Renaissance works of art made by fine gnomish artisans. This door is locked. I assume it doesn't want me just busting my way in here. And it's probably not a shop if it's locked. Let's open this up, see what we can find in here. No, just random stuff. You know, let's see. Hopefully we get at least a couple cool shops. Here's a food shop. Invisible customers are now... yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Shopkeepers don't like us. But if we take off our hooded cloak and instead wear our mummy wrapping for the time being, that's fine, and we can go shopping. Delicatessen, nice. Food rations, tins, food ration, carrot. That's not exactly what I wanted to see. Sometimes those tins have interesting things. You know, if you want to go and, like, yeah, get me some stuff, that's fine. I'll appreciate it. I certainly will. What's that? I hit the werewolf. Yikes. Okay, so hopefully we don't get werewolfified. Yeah, we certainly don't want to be eating that. That is what our sprig of wolfsbane is for. Locked doors. I don't have any means to pick the lock. Interesting. So here we are in a lighting shop. Yeah, it's Izchak's lighting store. Izchak is like the one guaranteed guy who's going to appear in this game. Well, besides all the other ones. He's the one shopkeeper who appears in this game. He's like an homage to some early developer of the game. And he's got what I was alluding to before. This is sort of what you need to win the game, is candles. 1, 2, 3... Well, okay, so never mind. 5... a million candles. We've got, like, more than enough candles. You need 7 candles in order to win the game. And that's pretty cool. You hopefully are able to buy them here. So this is like the main purpose for the Gnomish Minetown existing. Come down to Gnomish Mines, you get your candles, and then you can perform this ritual later that you need. And you need 7 of them because you need to put them on like a menorah type thing. So we got that. Actually, in the last game I was talking about when I like almost beat the game, but I didn't. I got celestially disgraced. They didn't generate enough candles here. Like, there was only generated like 4 candles. So I had to get creative in finding more candles. That was kind of interesting. And then we have a lamp. This is very interesting. This is a lamp. Now, this is a big moment here. If I pick up this lamp, but let's see how much this lamp costs. Only 13 for this lamp. That's lousy. Never mind. It's a cheap lamp. I'm wishing if it had cost more, like $60 or something like that, that would have been much, much better for us, because it would have been like a magic lamp. And it would have given us a wish. But you know what? Maybe we don't need to wish. You know, that's a very lucky thing to happen in a game. Obviously, getting wishes is something that can completely, like, win you or lose you the game. Even having a regular lamp would be nice, though, so I might come back for it. You know what, Brutus? Don't waste your energy yet. Let's eat the red Naga hatchling. Just in case it gave us fire resistance. I think that's pretty unlikely. Door unlocked. These guys are pretty paranoid. Well, if you build your gnome town in like a weird, bad part of the gnomish mines, Like, this does not seem very well developed. Most of the time, it looks just like a normal dungeon level with, like, proper rectangles. You know, all civilized people design their cities according to rectangles. But not these people. Yeah. So this is a complete wash. Honestly, I came in here with such high hopes. I was like, we're going to find a nice altar. We can sacrifice a million things and get a great weapon. We're going to find a blessed lamp, a magic lamp, and then we're going to be able to get a wish, and we're just going to improve our situation by like a millionfold. Statue of a gnome king. I sort of want to crack that open, but I'm sure they might get mad at me. I'm not sure. They care a lot about the fountains. I'm not sure about the statues. Not worth risking it. We might be able to take the Watchman, to be honest, or at least run away from him. It's really more of a concern for like super low-level characters. But is there anything else? Come on. Door resists. Any other shops or anything? Door is locked. Like, I wish I had general store. Sure, there's... I feel somewhat dizzy. So that's just going to be confusion, I guess. I don't want to stumble next to that shopkeeper and hit him by accident, because that will kill me. I feel more claustrophobic than before. What is that all about? I'm not sure. Well, let's just take care of this riffraff. Maybe we'll find something else interesting in one of these shops. Several objects. Of course, this is all inherited by the shopkeeper now. He's quick to capitalize on that. Egg, tripe ration. My cat can just come in here and eat that, I guess. What is this? Scroll of Identify is useful. Brass ring, did I have one of those? It's nice to have spares. Like, what is this? 400 for this brass ring. That's pretty neat. That could be worth stealing. I guess I could buy it. Hey, you want to come in and steal something? You can eat a tripe ration. Picks up a mace. Well, we already got one of those. We were hoping to find something better. Hopefully we do find an altar of some kind eventually so we can sacrifice. Pick up a scroll of Identify. I would love it if that happened. Yeah, great. That's really good. Good job, New Original Brutus. I'm going to throw you a tripe ration for that because that was so well done. Here, I have a tripe ration. Wait, no. 1B. Okay. Sorry, I messed that up. Throw 1B in that direction. Catch the tripe ration. Well done, Brutus. You're a good cat. Beginning to feel weak. Let me grab the scroll of Identify. Eat one of these pancakes. Delicious. And now I've got a scroll of Identify. Is there anything here that I would like to just like identify right away? I guess one of these rings. Let's identify the ruby ring because I've got 2 coral rings. I can just drop one of those down the drain. Let's read scroll of Identify on the ruby ring. And I got a golden potion too. I guess I could check that out. Ruby ring. Sustainability. Okay. That's might be worth wearing, but I think that we are just like generally exercising our abilities and getting them higher for now. So we don't need to worry about that for right now. I guess it's good to know. That was locked over there. Anything else, man? I mean, I can see why no shopkeepers want to set up shop in here. Cat, go get me that other ring. Go get me. Go get it. Shopkeeper is being a jerk and standing on his most valuable merchandise. Get it. Pick it up. Yes, you got it. Good job, Cat. Come on, Cat. Bring it to me. Bring to me. Very well done. You can have a tripe ration for that. Well done. What a smart, clever cat. Now, I don't necessarily want to put that on right away just because it might be polymorph and we might risk busting out of our new armor. But we'll probably identify it at some point. I mean, we got it for free. Thanks to our clever, clever cats. Can I get in here? Okay, what's in here? A hardware store. Towel we already got. Blindfold is pretty much functionally equivalent to a towel. A key is worth having. A pickaxe I did want. A whistle is interesting if it's a magic whistle. 13 for this whistle. Yeah, it's barely worth having. It can sort of call our pet to us, but like not really. Picks up a blindfold is nice, but we don't really want that. If you can get one of those other things, that'd be good. Like one of the things we actually want. Pick up a key is good. You dropped a key. That's good. I'll take the key, and I will adjust that to okay, because that's something that we can use to unlock some of these doors. I mean, if the watchmen see us, they might get mad. Pick up a bag. I didn't notice the bag. Why don't you get over here with this bag? Okay, did you drop the bag? Is that the bag? No. Brutus, bring me that bag. Okay, come on. All right, so we've been relatively unlucky here so far. Let's get lucky with this bag. Because there's one particular thing that this bag could be that we would really appreciate. Loot the bag. Carefully open the bag. Put something in the bag. Okay, well that means a couple of things. This is probably either a bag of holding or an oilskin sack. Excuse me. Hopefully it'll be a bag of holding. I mean, if you know anything about Dungeons & Dragons or whatever, bag of holding is a very fantastically useful thing to have. Let me just drop that real quick just to confirm that. I know I just stole this from you, so you need to take better inventory. Oh, it's just a regular bag? Sell it? No. Maybe because I stole it? I actually don't know if that works. Yeah, alright, because that seems low even for a bag. I guess it just is a regular sack. But I thought if it identified as bag, I thought that meant that it had a possibility of being like one of the special kinds of bags. I don't know. We can do an experiment with that later. If I get encumbered, I can try putting things inside of it. And if it is a bag of holding, then it will reduce the encumbrance. A bag of holding is like an enormously useful thing to have to help to manage our stash. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to do as much stash management if we can just throw everything into the bag of holding. And, whoa, rope golem. That'll just be wildly convenient. That's actually the other thing that you can find in Sokoban besides the Amulet of Reflection. I think the Amulet of Reflection is maybe more useful. I mean, the bag of holding is great, but in some ways it's just a convenience. Let's use our new key and actually try to unlock some of these things. I don't think any watchmen are really going to see us. I don't think there's going to be like much of interest in here. Most of the time these are just like private homes of gnomes. Yeah, so they don't get very happy with you, but I mean, usually there's just like a monster or two in here. But I might as well. I think it's good for your dexterity to open up these doors, and who knows what we're missing. Yes. Anybody home? Nope, nothing valuable. Yes. Door resists. Yep, we're pretty bad people for priests. 2 food rations. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. And probably eat one of them later. Excuse me, sir, if you'd like to turn away. I'm performing some official business over here. Yeah, you didn't notice. We have permissions to come in here. We have level 3 clearance. Alright. Well, I might have just got a worthless bag. Is there something really heavy I can pick up real quick just to, like, test that? Because now I feel like I just got, like, a regular bag. Here's a cursed crossbow. No ward corpse. Fine. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, I accidentally passed out when a dwarf was trying to hit me. Hooded cloak. Blessed pair. There's a large round shield. But nothing that's particularly interesting. So what are we going to do about that? I mean, we can get our candles, but that's not going to be relevant for much later in the game. I could try to, like, convert that altar, but that's, like, an extremely risky proposition. Yeah, the real reason I wanted to convert... I mean, that's the reason why I was carrying around this cursed scroll of Create Monster. In case we got a Coaline Temple, we'd be able to, like, sacrifice a bunch of monsters. Maybe get a better weapon. But you know what? I'm glad the game isn't holding our hand here. You know, we could just luck into an amazing NetHack seed and then just be done with it, but... that wouldn't exactly test our skill too much, would it? I feel like we've gotten relatively lucky enough. No need to ask for everything. You know, we can't always get what you want. If you will leave me alone, sir, I'm on official business with the Minetown High Council. Look, can't you tell? I'm here with the Human Emissary Commission. You know, human rights in Minetown. I hear that humans are being persecuted against, discriminated for their height. Sir, I'm here. Look, all right. I thought the gnomish people valued privacy, but I guess not. All right, we'll come in here. Oh no, it's full of snakes. Should have left well enough alone. What's here, though? A leash. Okay. And the way down. See, I had to come in here in order to be able to find the way out. That's pretty weird, actually. A leash. All right. Let's adjust that to use. So I remember what my things are. We can put our cat on a leash. It might break apart after a while, but... Whoops. No. Don't attack the watchman. He's just waiting there. All right, cool. Did we miss anything? I mean, there were a couple more doors over here. Oops. Yes. Not really. Yeah. I would like to eat in a moment. Let's do that right now, I guess. Let's just eat a food ration. We got 8 of them. Yeah. Oh, jaguars. Great. But this Jaguar is not doing nearly as much damage as it used to. I mean, with an AC of -1, all of a sudden that's, like, much more respectable. Like, that's where I would expect to be at this point in the game. Would have been nicer if we got a magic lamp, but... You can't always get what you want? I mean, what can I say? Oh, excuse me, sir. What's that in there? A chest. Oh, anything interesting in here? Well, we'll unlock that. Oops. Something out. Stinky Cloud and Swirly Potion. Okay, cool. And I think I had that other potion from a minute ago, too. I think I'll probably quaff that. Pull on the leash. And something misses? Its leash snaps loose. Oh, whoops. I lost my pet over there. Get over here. Cool. Let's go ahead and check it out. I got my scroll Stinking Cloud. I don't know how useful that would be exactly, but it could be pretty useful. Might be able to use it to, like, kill the priest and convert the temple, but that seems a little crazy. Oh, and I accidentally kept around my spellbook to detect monsters. I meant to drop that off at my stash. Spellbooks are kind of heavy. We'll do that on the way back, I guess. Okay. Quaff. Swirly Potion. That was smooth, so it's a potion of oil. Good to know, I guess. And that one burns like acid. That's just acid. Good. Yeah, I know. He doesn't like being pulled around on a leash. What cat do you know that likes being pulled around on a leash? Not mine. You're lucky if they like to cuddle. Blindfold. Was there anything else that we wanted from this place? Tin opener? I mean, I guess I might as well. Whoops. Just tin opener 2. That was it. We could take that pickaxe, but I'm pretty sure we're going to find a pickaxe. Do I actually have a bag of holding? I want to know. Like, you know, maybe that guy doesn't like it because we stole it from him, but maybe this guy will realize. Padded gloves also. We have padded gloves, right? Those padded gloves might be something good. I sort of want to, like, investigate. Like, it's possible that those padded gloves have been gloves and dexterity the whole time, and we just haven't noticed because it's been randomized. Let's drop this bag. It's just a regular bag. Alright, I guess it's good enough for now. I'm probably never going to use it because hopefully I'm going to find a better bag. That's a little unfortunate. So we didn't even get a bag of holding or anything. Like these padded gloves, how much are these worth? No, they're probably just regular gloves too if they only cost $10. So we got not a whole lot of special stuff. We have to get by on what we can. Food ration, fine. Anywhere else? I mean, we could check out these locked doors, but this just sort of leads up through here, and that we've already seen the other end of that place. So I guess that'll be it. I guess maybe we could continue down to the bottom of the Gnomish Mines. I mean, I feel lucky enough to head down there. Ooh, what's that? A unicorn? But it looks like a white unicorn. It is. Can we kill a white unicorn? I don't know, can we? That would be crazy. I don't remember exactly what the rules are for sacrificing other kinds of unicorns on an altar. I think that it's like a guaranteed conversion, but also this is guaranteed for like bad stuff to happen. I would love to kill a unicorn for another reason, though. Let's get close to this unicorn and see what happens. It hurts, but I feel like it's a fair fight. Hit the white unicorn. I could try zapping it with a wand. I killed the white unicorn. Nice. All right, that's pretty great. So take that, other alignment unicorn, and we got ourselves a unicorn horn, which is exactly what I wanted. So never mind. This is not a total wash anymore. We got exactly like our new. We got part of our ascension kit here. Adjust T. Wait. Well, what was it? Was it T? Yeah. Adjust T to U. Why do you want a unicorn horn? Because it's basically like the most useful item in the game. If you ever go blind or start hallucinating or like, you know, you're sick, deathly ill, basically unicorn horn will solve it all. It's just like a fantastically useful item. And you can see unicorns are tough, right? You know, I mean, they are a little bit difficult to take down. They generally keep their berth. But if you get up on their grill like that with speed boots, which we are wearing, right? Yeah. Well, then there's not much they can do about it. They'll stand and fight, and then you can kill them and take their unicorn horn. There might have been something special to do with that corpse. There's probably something I could do with like sacrificing that altar. But I feel like that's an extremely unwise idea. Come on, cat. Let's go downstairs. Let's go down to the bottom of the Gnomish Mines and call it a day. We got ourselves a unicorn horn. That's pretty good. We could probably go buy that lamp, even if it's just a regular lamp. Maybe we could do some sort of like crazy King's Quest 6 style swap where we swap in the fake lamp for the real lamp. You know, old lamps for new, that sort of thing. 13 for the lamp. You know what, Izchak? I'll pay you that. Great. Thank you, Izchak, because I believe in you. Yeah, you gotta pay a certain respect towards Izchak. I think that's sort of like a meme. Whoa, an imp-like closet there. I don't think it was too much of a challenge. But we still have a lame weapon. Our armor is slightly better, but also we lost the ability to cast our spells easily. So, adjust our lamp to L. Yeah, I like to put all my tools on logical letters, sort of like I do with my spells in Dungeon Crawl, just so I remember what they are more easily. You know, if I put my unicorn on you, unicorn horn on you, I'm much more likely to remember how to use it, and it saves time and mental effort. Missed the monkey. Bites the monkey. Kill the monkey. We could tame the monkey, but no, I kind of enjoy this gladiator fight. That's animal cruelty, I know, man. That's how our first dog got killed. That's how, like, the original Brutus got killed. Come on, you stupid cat. You're just the cat version of the original Brutus. I've been trying to fill that hole in my heart this whole time. You know, even as a priest. You know, priest, you're used to dealing with death. You know, you say the last rites and things like that. But seeing Brutus go... Brutus was like a brother to me. Man, alright, so this is super dark. I guess that means that is why we're going to use our lamp. Sure, why not? Bottle from Izchak. I hope it's a good one. 4 cursed darts. Just a regular potion of water, but, you know, we can appreciate that. We can dip it in our holy water, or we can bless it as an altar. If we ever find a good one, and see how much nicer this is with the lamp, a huge quality of life improvement just to be able to do this. Caught in a bear trap. Well, that's pretty terrifying. I think getting caught in a bear trap would have some pretty serious ramifications. I don't know, if you get your leg caught in a bear trap, like, there's some pretty deep tissue wounds. Like, you have to get that amputated. By the way, I think what we can do is Blessed Hooded Cloak. I guess I'll take that over my other one. Take off my regular hooded cloak. Well, I got my mummy wrapping on. Let's drop our regular hooded cloak and wear our Blessed Hooded Cloak. So we'll be invisible, which is nice. We still got this huge lamp on, so people must be confused by this disembodied moving light. But that's not too unusual in the Dungeon Crawl world to see lights floating around, or the NetHack world, rather. There's monsters that are like yellow lights that'll blind you, or hallucinogenic lights that hallucinate you. But neither one of those is actually a concern at all now that we have a unicorn horn. We could bless our unicorn horn, would probably be an excellent use of a potion of holy water. But we'll do that in a minute. Maybe, whoa! Yikes. Okay, I got slightly blinded. I must have stumbled into a magic trap. Kitten is fine, though, which is actually kind of cool. So it's summoned a bunch of monsters. And see, now if we want to be unblinded, we can just apply our unicorn horn, and there you go. No longer a problem. Gnome corpse? Sure, I'll eat a gnome corpse. I got no love for gnomes. I mean, I got no love for the taste of the meat either, you know? It's kind of tough. Squat little gnomes living in caves their whole lives, eating garbage food, you know, bottom feeders. doesn't make for good quality meat. You know, orc meat is good, you know, I mean, carnivores. I forget if orcs are poisonous in this game. I mean, it doesn't bother us anymore. Here we go. Here's the way out. Hey, cat. Where'd you go? Uh-oh. It's a undead, and it's going to do double damage. Fortunately, 2 times 0 is still 0, basically, so... It doesn't matter that much unless we run into like a crazy graveyard or something like that. We certainly wouldn't attempt the priest, like, quest right now. Yellow gem, yeah. It might be nice to know what these gems are. But alright, looks like we mapped out most of this place. Let's get over here. Oh, crazy mummy. Iguana striking at thin air. Check out over here. Towels, yeah, tons of towels. It rains, it pours, I guess. Towels. But it's not like we needed that. We just need 1 towel. I prefer if you gave me some, you know, enchant armor or something like that. Would be pretty fantastic. Hey, Brutus. Oh, man, and we got blinded by a flash of light again. That actually looks a little bit dangerous. That looks like a python. There's all sorts of annoying things here going on. Can I fight all these guys at once? I don't want to get constricted or nothing. Let's start to run just a little bit because, well, I'm also invisible. So actually, hit the Leocrata. This guy actually, wow. Can he outrun me as well? It seems like maybe he can. But he can barely see where I am. That was a little dangerous. He took away half our health. I can see again, which is nice, but I can't see that Leocrata. He can't see me either, which is nice. Is that a pet horse? It's not a friendly horse. We could put on Ring of Conflict, and I think that's the plan. Yeah, I hear some noises. Alright, they can just kill each other, please, right? Horse kicks. That guy is pretty fast and annoying. Let's zap him with the wand of slow monster. Yeah, seems to be moving slower. And he can't find me. That's good. Oh, he's over here. I don't like being down here exactly. Even with my lowered armor class, these monsters are pretty dangerous. I mean, that magic trap is what done it. Are you peaceful? Yes. I guess that's something at least. And those guys start fighting each other. Python corpse, fine. Now we'll take off the Ring of Conflict, I guess, because it's probably not doing anything for us, and we don't want that, Now I gotta start getting at us. There's that Leocrata, though. I don't like it. Can we go downstairs? Where's my stupid cat? Can you help out against the Leocrata? What am I paying you for? I gave you those tripe rations. I guess we can see Brutus is down there. We can pick up his psychic signature. And a couple of other weird demons. That lowercase yellow C right over there is a cockatrice, which is among the craziest, most dangerous monsters in NetHack if you don't know what you're doing. Are you dangerous? Are you attacking me? I should hope not. That little demon probably is. But I think we can take a homunculus. Yeah, alright. Alright, cat, come here, because I need you. I really do. Don't be messing around with cockatrices. He might turn you into stone. Theoretically, I mean, if we want to upgrade our weapon, one of, like, the best weapons in the game... Whoa, kitten attacking me, huh? Alright. One of the best weapons in the game is a cockatrice corpse, because of its ability to like, basically instantly turn anything into a statue. Most monsters in the game, including. So you can actually just wield this chicken corpse, slap people around with it, and you're good to go. Kitten. Hey, Brutus, come over here. Good, get over here. I need you to come into this hallway and fight these guys. And I don't want that cockatrice to wall me in. That's actually feeling pretty bad right now. I could require an Elbereth. Hey, I tried to step away. This thing is so mad fast. Alright, it's sort of running away, which is something. Killed him, finally. That Leocrata is a little bit of a tough customer. And I know there's a horse over here, too, and those horses are crazy. Like, I'd like to eat that corpse. Let's just eat it a little bit. And I am walled in now. Good. Killed the horse. Walled in by that cockatrice and whatever this guy is. I think this is just a dingo. Dingo. It's not dangerous. That other cat over there was peaceful, or so I thought. But I've been betrayed before. I hear a deafening roar. Whoops, I stood on the magic trap again. That was really dumb. I shouldn't be blind, I guess. So let's apply this unicorn horn. Yeah, sometimes it takes a couple tries. Really? Nothing happens. Does that blindness from magical traps not apply? I could bless it, which makes it much more likely to work. Whatever. I guess maybe magical traps don't work that way. Should I go down without Brutus? I don't know, man. See, having a pet is kind of annoying. That cockatrice, I don't want nothing to do with. Even though I'm wearing gloves, I don't want him to start turning me into stone. Of course, I have a lizard corpse for just this purpose, so maybe I shouldn't be too afraid. We are nearly at full health. I wish that my cat would come with me, but alright, you had your chance. Cats, you gotta respect their independence. Am I wearing my towel? Yes. That explains why the unicorn horn wasn't doing anything. It also explains why I'm an idiot. You've seen that a couple of times throughout this playthrough so far. But we're still alive. Giant spider over there. Okay. That's a little scary, obviously. We have our poison resistance, though, so I don't think it's a huge deal. Also, we can probably turn off our lamp. Just to make sure we're not wasting that when we don't have to. Good, we're not hungry anymore. Couple of gnome contingents over here. Potion of blindness, blinding each other. That's pretty slapstick, gnomes, honestly. Get your act together. What's this? New kind of scroll. It's a cursed scroll labeled Thar. And a new kind of scroll labeled Timov. I have to admit, I'm tempted by the idea of that cursed scroll. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Something real bad, I'm sure. The fact that we know it's cursed ahead of time gives us a little bit of an advantage. Like, for example, if it was a cursed scroll of genocide, we wouldn't be caught off guard. A gray stone, you say? That's very curious. A gray stone is something that we might be very interested in. Several objects. Okay. Well, let me start kicking these things. Thump. Yup, never mind. That's not what we want. Well, actually, let me pick up the Gnome Lord corpse. Might be what's going thump. Yeah, drop. Alright, just as actually a quick experiment, I'm going to open up my bag and put something into the bag. I'm going to put this Gnome Lord corpse, stuff him into the bag real quick. Yeah, it didn't do anything. If that was a bag of holding, it certainly would have done something. So, you know, definitely the shopkeepers knew what was up. You know, they got sort of like pawn shop level of business acumen there. They know what's worth something, what's going to sell, and what's not. In a regular sack, there's nothing special about it. Take something out of it, Gnome Lord corpse, and then drop it over here. There we go. Kill this dwarf real quick. Good. A pickaxe. Alright, that is what I wanted, actually. I have trouble lifting the pickaxe. Well, that's annoying. Because I do want to carry around a pickaxe. Is there anything I can drop? I have, like, cursed scrolls and a variety of things. 7 food rations that could get dropped here. Let me go back to the stairs real quick and just drop off, like, a couple of food rations. Like, drop 3 food rations. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Having a pickaxe is just so nice to be able to dig wherever you want to, basically. And alright, now we have a dagger here. Let's try kicking this stone again. Alright, so never mind. It's not a lodestone. I would have thought it might not have been a lodestone, but you can never be too safe. I would just we're just kicking that dead gnome lord. We just have no respect for the gnomes in this game. Hey, again, they started it. You know, they violated my human rights here. A bunch of xenophobic gnomes. Pick up this gray stone. A little trouble lifting a gray stone. Well, what is it? What do you want to rub on the stone? It's probably just a touchstone. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's a touchstone. I don't really know if I need one of those. I don't think I can apply. Alright, here. Let's do this cheesy trick. Let's call Yes. This Greystone. The Hearts of Alamon. Okay. So never mind. All right. It is, in fact... No. Greystone. It is a touchstone. And we could bless it and identify these gems. That could be a good idea, but in fact, let's just leave it here. I think in a minute, we're hopefully going to find a luck stone, which is really what we're looking for. You know, that's half the reason why we came down here. Oh, and we are, yeah, eat one of these food rations. Now I might be able to take... Oh, Heart of Ahriman. I still got the Heart of Ahriman. That's a super cheesy trick, by the way. You know, basically the Heart of Ahriman is like a unique luck stone, so the game won't let you name... Oh, a bunch of soldier ants here. Yikes, that's really annoying. I think we can take them by now with their better armor, though. And our invisibility. You see how much this invisibility is helping? Like, they can barely touch us. Alright, we can keep going down. Yeah. So that's a cheesy trick with the Heart of Ahriman. If you ever want to identify a Greystone, first of all, you should always kick a stone, especially if you're not a priest. Because, of course, if we saw a lodestone, most of the time they're cursed. We could probably see it coming. I don't care enough to see what that is. Actually, sure, I do. What is it? It's an iron hook. I don't think we need that. Let's just keep on our way downstairs. Kill you, pair of hard shoes, thonged club. Oh yeah, we have a couple of other interesting things too, right? We have a new kind of scroll. Again, just take off the speed boots, please. And now read it. My gloves vanish. Yikes. Okay. But you see why I took off the boots? Alright, so that's another one of the awful, awful scrolls that we have now crossed off the list. Scroll of destroy armor. So wear the speed boots, and now we can feel much more comfortable in that again. We lost our gloves. I think there might have been a pair of gloves up in Minetown if we really want it. Then we'll probably find a better pair of gloves in the by. I think we determined that those gloves were nothing special either, so I don't feel any sense of great loss. We lost one AC, and yeah, a little bit dangerous dealing with things like cockatrice corpses, actually. We want to be super duper careful. Little dart. Poison doesn't affect me. Good. That could have been an insta-kill with no poison resistance. Yep. What's this? 10 rocks. No, that's good. We're not on the last level by any means, apparently, considering there's a way down. I feel my magical energy drain away. That's annoying. We'll probably dig away. My brain is on fire. Oh. I've been there. What is that? What is that? That ampersand is a demon. It's an ice devil. Jeez, really? I think I'm going to run away from that. I don't know if I can take an ice devil at this point in my life. I don't have any cold resistance or anything. So I'm going to just leave that be. I don't think I saw an ice demon before in the Gnomish Mine, so that scares me a little bit. I'm going to leave well enough alone over there. Here we are in a dark world, so let's put on our lamp. A couple of gems. Maybe I could put that touchstone to good use and actually find out what's good and what's not. I'd have to use some holy water on that, but I mean, what else am I using the holy water on right now? Is it worth it for gem identification, though, considering I have plenty of money and it's basically just for vanity? I'm not sure. Maybe let's save the gems for the gemologists. And we'll just continue to do our thing. 11 rocks. So are we here on the bottom level yet? I'm not sure. Club. Fall into a pit. Probably should have been aware of that. Cursed dagger. Joke's on you, buddy. I can see it coming. Potion of unholy water. That's a little spooky. We could take that. We should take it. Oh, well, I can't. What's that? Elven mithril coat, and we have a dwarven mithril coat. I think the dwarven stuff is actually better most of the time, so we're going to keep that. What am I going to drop or whatever? Like, I got 2 wands of slow monster. Wand call didn't do nothing. That might just not do much at all. Like potion of water. I've got 2 potions of holy water. Spellbook. You know, let's just drop that spellbook. Yeah. I don't really need that. I'm probably never going to, like, memorize that again. Although maybe I will. Let's remember it's here. One nice thing about this game, about doing this, like, on YouTube, is that sometimes if you were playing this game for real, if you wanted to be really hardcore about it, you could take notes. You know, just in case you got like a serious amnesia type situation. Although some might argue that that's against the spirit of the amnesia effect, right? The amnesia effect is almost sort of like breaking the fourth wall. You know, it's like, how well do you actually remember? Here's a bag. All right, let's see if we get better with lucky with our bag. Carefully open the bag. Okay, well, it's not cursed. So let's give that a try. Let's go pick up that spellbook again. Yeah. So pick up the spellbook, create monsters, and then we'll put it in this bag, which is T. Put something into the bag, like maybe my spellbook. And it didn't seem to do much, did it? Alright, fine. We'll just drop this other bag. I don't need 2 bags. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, alright, you know, some people might say that taking notes isn't bad form. Other people might say that it's necessary. Like, theoretically, you could just map all the things as you go, draw pictures of them so you remember what's what, or at least take notes like, oh, you engrave some stuff on the floor. Whoa. Invisible stuff happening here. I don't like this. The fact that there's, like, invisible monsters attacking me. Like, who is this invisible monster? I'm supposed to be the only invisible monster around town. I'm not blind, so I don't know what this is all about. I'm going to keep trying to hit it a little bit more. But anyway, okay, yeah. We did kill it. It might have been an invisible stalker, which would have been nice if it left a corpse, but anyway. Yeah, being that this is all on YouTube, if I end up in a situation where I was like, ah, crap, I need to go and relearn Detect Monster. Where was that spellbook? Where did I leave that dang thing? And now I can find it just by looking at the appropriate video, I guess. So that might be the most comprehensive note-taking cheating of all. I could go and explore that upper right corner of the Gnomish Mines, but I'd rather just chill here for a minute, wait until my life is a little bit better. Yep, can't even cast Detect Monsters anymore. I should cast that some more, though. I've been casting it a bunch. I feel like if I could just level up my skills on that, maybe I would have a much better chance of casting that properly. Alright, let's see. Is this the end? Could be. So far, I haven't run into too much trouble. Definitely some nasties around, though. I mean, you see, like... Like, there's definitely monsters that are giving us a run for our money, right? You know, ones that we have to stop and think about, at least. It's not like we're just mindlessly tapping through things. And it would be a different situation if we had, like, an artifact weapon and this and that. But we don't. A scroll called Confused Monster. Sure, yeah, that's useful enough. Bugbear. Bugbear, I think, is much less useful than... Or not much less useful, much less dangerous than the owlbear that gave us a little bit of a trouble earlier. Here's a blush potion of fruit juice / see invisible. You know what? I'm going to quaff that right away just because that's a quick experiment. Tastes like slime mold juice. You can see through yourself, but you are visible. So good. We are now aware that that was actually see invisible. Because I can see myself. I mean, it was blessed. I'm not sure if that means how permanent that's going to be. Maybe it'll last for a while. Maybe it'll go away eventually. It'd be nice to have intrinsic see invisible. That's actually what I was just saying. If that invisible stalker, if that was an invisible stalker and it had... Interesting. Let's just eat this melon. Nice. If it had left a corpse, we might have been able to get intrinsic see invisible. I might be interested in putting on that studded leather armor as well. Studded with metal, it's true. My lamp goes out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Still in a pit. Alright, Gnomish Mines. I haven't been impressed, and obviously this is not the bottom. We see the stairs right over there. But might as well go looking for loot. You never know, in a magic lamp, it's going to be right around the corner. Or a dwarf with $100. And there's studded, you know, we could try the studded leather armor. Let's see how that works. Let's take off our hooded cloak. Take off, our AC is right now 0. Take off Q, now it's at 6. Put on T, now it's at 3. But I can cast all my stuff. Ugh. That's a good question. I think we're going to do that and save a little bit of weight. We're going to just drop the mithril coat here. Go for a little bit more of, like, the light priestly look. I mean, it's definitely possible to go for, like, the tanky paladin, and we'll definitely do that eventually. Hopefully we'll get the boast of both worlds eventually if we get some dragon leather armor. And if we're going to do that, I might as well just, you know, shoot some bolts at you. What do you think about that? I can shoot bolts again all of a sudden. especially because Roths are kind of dangerous. Definitely have given me grief before. With speed boots, we can run away from most things, which is nice, but not everything. Let's just poke our head around here a little bit. Creating monster. Oh, you created a Tengu. Well done. But he blinked away. Ah, I want to go find that Tengu. We can put on our towel. Oh, here he is. He blinked right back next to us. Kill the Tengu, please. Kill the Tengu, and it is a Tengu corpse. Now, it's quite possible that this Tengu corpse will give us teleportitis instead of controlled teleport. But for me, it's worth the risk. Let's eat it. Finish eating the Tengu corpse. I feel in control of myself. Brilliant. Alright, so now we do have intrinsic teleport control. Feel great about that. Take off the towel. Remove the towel. So now, contrary to what you would normally do, I've got so much stuff now. I wish I did have that bag of holding, honestly. You can see it might be useful to carry around these things. Bring them back to a stash. A magic marker. So I am glad I looked around. Like, this magic marker, a magic marker is very useful. Definitely, like, worth blessing and having. We'll probably have to drop a couple of things just to stay at non-burdened. It would be nice to have these blank scrolls, but I have so many blank scrolls. I have more blank scrolls than I really know what to do with right now. So I could just bless those all, or I could bless my magic marker. And magic marker basically lets you just like write your own scrolls. If you've seen some scrolls that you know and you want more of them, you can kind of write your own, which is amazing. If you're lucky, you can write scrolls that you never even saw before, although that's pretty unlikely if you're not a wizard. So magic marker is great to have. Let's go ahead and just like drop that like over here. Oh, our mace rusted too. I didn't even notice that. We must have got hit by a water trap. Drop. Like, we got so many random stuff. Potions of water that we're just carrying around. Wand's a slow monster. I would love to identify that wand of sleep or death. I should probably go and do that at the shop. Let's drop one of these wands of slow monster. And that didn't help. Well, and actually... 5 food rations again. Let's just drop 2 more of those. Good. And down we go. Okay, so this has got to be the bottom floor. This is way too unusual to be anything but the bottom floor. Dangerous looking stuff. Let's go ahead and put on the Ring of Conflict. These guys, I'm sure, won't appreciate that. And just for good measure, let's engrave a couple of Elbereths in the dusts. Alright. You guys want to fight each other? Yep. I can't believe my mace is all rusty. Kill the gas spore, which does hurt. But not that much. A bunch of gems here, which again are probably real. And better players than I probably know better how to deal with them. That's a floating eye. Let's make sure that we use proper means against that. Double damage undead playing at the witching hour here. Think I shy away from a challenge? No, sir. We can use our ability to cast these spells better. We already have ESP, but we might as well. Cast Detect Monsters a couple of times. Alright, there's a Vampire Lord. So we sort of got to be realistic here. A Vampire Lord is a really dangerous monster that could kill us. And I've died to a Vampire Lord on the bottom of the Gnomish Mines before I was ready. So I want to be aware of that at least. Especially we've got double undead damage right now. Is that something I really, really want to deal with? I don't know, man. I really, really don't. 8 rocks. Cursed Greystones. That's what I'm talking about. That's a lodestone, no doubt. We would love to take this parchment spell book. Let's take this one upstairs and give it a read. We're a much higher level than we used to be, so it's like we've mapped out most of this level. Let's just read it. We can memorize the runes. Extra healing. Okay, so that's good. And, yeah, we'll just drop this up here because we don't really need to be carrying around spell books. Probably never memorize them again. Healing spell. It's a level 3 healing spell with our armor penalty and things like that. It's at 86%. Which could be nice. It could save us, I guess, if we work up our healing a little bit. It seems like a priestly sort of endeavor. Like, it seems like the sort of thing that a priest would be good at. I feel like I'm so close for my divination, like, being proper, though. Like, can I just cast that a few more times? Just keep casting that a little bit. I feel more confident in my spellcasting skills. Yeah, okay, so let's enhance my divination spells. Cool. Well, that's cool. I don't know if that really did much. It's still at 22%, so I guess that's independent chance of your skill or whatever. Man, I guess if we use Elbereth properly, we'll probably be fine. Like, I've already come all the way down here. I don't want to, like, come down here again. It's just annoying that there's a Vampire Lord here that's probably going to do double damage. Hit the giant spider. Yeah, we are still invisible. We can just see ourselves. Can I see myself on a permanent basis? I'm wondering if the fact that that see invisible potion was blessed means that, yeah, like I can just see myself forever. Oh, and there's the Vampire Lord. Can you see invisible? I'm going to go ahead and engrave Elbereth. Just as a preemptive Elbereth. Because I don't trust that Vampire Lord. It's not correctly done. Let's try again. The Vampire Lord drained me away. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can we do that one more time? Yes. Elbereth. Vampire Lord turns to flee. Okay. So yeah, you saw I did a bunch of damage to us. Is there something that we could do? Can we zap him with magic missile or something? Let's hit him with the slow monster first. I guess he might have resisted. So how about magic missile, I guess? I mean, nothing happens with that one. Man, if you saw how much damage that Vampire Lord did, I'm taking that thing and leaving. Let me just write with my fingers. Yes, Elbereth. Is it still written in the dust here? Elbereth, Elbereth is here. But that Vampire Lord is eyeing me up still. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. Scroll of Stinking Cloud. I doubt vampires need to breathe. I could throw holy water at him. As far as unorthodox use of holy water is concerned, it might do something. Wand of See Invisible. Like, do I really need a Wand of Make Invisible anymore? Kind of. Not really. Let's just drop it here. Let's run around the corner. Uh-oh, a regular vampire. Drop, I don't know, something else real quick. Can we just drop, like, my food rations? Okay. Here comes a mummy and a vampire. I'm hoping this will be a little bit less dangerous. So let me just write an Elbereth here. Goodbye, level 10. I'm losing levels so fast. Yikes. Okay, great. Yes, Elbereth. Vampire turns to flee. Oh, no. Okay, so maybe I can do this. I just need to shoot force bolts. Spell hits the mummy. Okay, we've got a little bit of conflict going on. That's good. I sort of forgot about that. Spell hits the vampire. Good. They're fighting each other. That's good. But that vampire was definitely the more dangerous thing. You can see it drained off a couple of our levels. Spell hits the vampire. Let's just keep this up. Yeah, keep it up. Spell hits the vampire. Yikes. Peculiar odor. He feels much better. Alright, so that was healing. Vampire turns to flee, which is good. He resists it, but he hasn't been resisting it the whole time, so it's not like he's been resisting it constantly. We're almost out of magic, which is bad. Okay, yeah. Oh, whoops, I messed it up. I cast it in no direction at all. Hopefully that vampire continues to flee. Let's just, like, leave. Lamp flickers. Alright. So I think we've shown that we're outclassed there. I think my initial instinct was correct. This place is just a little too crazy for us. Did I drop my spellbook? No, I kept my spellbook, which is nice. I dropped a couple of food rations, but I've got more food rations I know what to do with. Let's just leave well enough alone. We'll come back down there when we're better equipped to deal with it, and maybe we can get ourselves the luck stone. But right now, dealing with vampire lords, especially right now, man, it's still 12:45. Those guys were doing double damage. It would be really, really stupid of me to go there. So let's just... Oh, cockatrix. Hello. Can we put on our towel? Yeah. Come on over here. I can't quite get through here, so let's just dig our way through. And then come on over here. Good. Just want to make sure that we get our pet. There's so many demons over there. Like, that's scary, too. Like, this is just not something that I'm ready to deal with. in a different world, we could have been ready for this. I mean, in a different world, there's... Well, here, let me take that off real quick. Blindfold. What is that? Oh, it's a mummy. Whoops. Yeah, we can kill a gnome mummy at least. We're back to experience level 10. Okay, yeah, you saw we got a couple levels drained off us. That's maybe not the worst thing in the world, honestly, considering the difficulty of the monsters that we're facing right now. We'll get back that experience soon enough. And honestly, it might make it more possible for us to donate a bunch of money and get some AC points, free AC points. But maybe not as well. Brutus, are you in here? There's a Wraith over there. That's pretty cool. A Wraith could take off some levels from us too, but could also just give us a free level up. So this might be a little bit... Yeah, okay, my lamp is worthless. If I feel an unseen monster, let me take off that blindfold real quick then. Let's see again. What was it? Oh, there's a Wraith over there. Hit the Wraith. Hit the Wraith. Hit the Wraith. Destroy the Wraith and you left a corpse. Okay, so yeah, eat the corpse. Back to experience level 11 again. Wraith corpses always give you a level up, although Wraiths are also have the possibility to drain your levels in the same way that we saw the vampire was able to as well. I think this is where the cat was. Put on our blindfold. Yeah. And waiting over there near the stairs, so that's something, I guess. Cockatrice, can you just leave me alone? I'm not looking at you. I'll take off the Ring of Conflict as well, don't worry. Alright, take off the Ring of Conflicts. Come on, Brutus, we're going home. Brutus. Good. All right, here we are in Minetown. I think this is where we will end the video. Jaguar. No problem. Kind of. You know, I don't know, man. It might be necessary to keep with the mithril armor. I mean, having AC of 3 versus AC of 0, -1. It was -1 with those gloves. It sort of makes a difference. Towel. Like, you can sort of feel the difference. I mean, I guess that Jaguar is kind of tough. I mean, as I said, you don't want to get mauled by a big cat. But, pair of spoon boots. Am I not actually wearing my... Yeah, I'm not wearing my cloak right now. I probably should be doing that. Please leave my pickaxe aside. Alright, they don't like pickaxes either. These shopkeepers are very picky. They've got a whole bunch of rules about what's what. I'm just going to buy these padded gloves. $10, but it's better than nothing. Yep, lost in an unfortunate destroy armor related maneuvers, so at least we've identified it. That's definitely worth the price, 10 gold. 10 gold to identify destroy armor and not have to worry about it later. Definitely. And he brought me some hard shoes. Thanks, Brutus, I guess, but I already got some good shoes. Why don't you go spend your time doing something more productive? And let's see, last thing I wanted to do, drop that. Let's go to the general store and identify. Wanted 60, no. Alright, no. So this is, as I basically expected, no. Sleep. Which is fine. I mean, it's still pretty useful. I mean, it's basically like a good wand. Put a monster to sleep is basically like a pretty useful thing to be able to do. Cockatrice, just leave me alone. Pickaxe, I'll take. And last thing that we'll do is read this other spell book, just in case it's something cool. Let's go and read it in Ischak's shop. Yeah, you don't like my pickaxe either. Read the spell book. Wizard Lock. Cool, I guess. I don't know. Never cast Wizard Lock before, really, but you know, I guess we can do it. I mean, it's only level 2 spell. We can basically do it just on pure spell casting ability here. Cool, though. All right. So I'm going to level with you. That was not as good of a video as I would like. I got excited a couple of times. I thought we were going to get a magic lamp. I thought we were going to get a coal-lined altar. I thought we were going to go get a luck stone, but we got scared away. I thought we were going to get a bag of holding a couple of times, but no such luck. We did get... What did we get? We got a unicorn horn. That was probably the most useful thing that we got in this video. But that's good. We can probably drop this empty lamp. Well, I guess I could take it, but it's not really much of a point. We could refill it, I guess, but... We already went through the gnomish mines. That's the most important part where you want a lamp, so we might as well stay here. Anyway, at least we live, right? We live to tell another day. Maybe next time we'll go and explore that bottom of the gnomish mines when it's not 12 to 1 a.m. So Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. We keep trucking along, you know. Haven't died yet. Honestly, it surprised me every time I finish a video. It's like, well, we're not dead yet, but here we are. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.